Hello my friends, I'm Eric, and today we are watching episode 1 of season 7 of Supernatural. So, time to get back to it and see what this next season has in store for us. I have suspicions, and it will be very interesting to see if those come true. First of all, it's Castiel. Castiel claims he's God now, and I don't think he is. I think he is he is pretty drunk on power at the moment, and the hubris is real. But I think he's very powerful. I think he's the most powerful entity we've encountered, apart from Death himself. I mean, God, if you count. I'm assuming. I hope that we get back to the actual God eventually, because I think Chuck was God. The way he, it just fits into the story too well for him not to be. But if not, then God is out there somewhere. And Castiel, I feel, is the most powerful being that we have encountered, apart from Death and God. Yeah, he's a threat. But at the same time, he's not really an adversary at the moment. You know, he's... I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. So let's just go and find out, I guess. See how this starts. I'm also really curious to see what's up with Sam, because he reunited with his soulless memories and his hell memories. So yeah, it's gonna be very fun to see what goes on in this episode. And let's get to it. Before we start, though, I just quickly want to mention the Patreon. On the Patreon, I am 8 episodes ahead, which is 4 weeks of videos, and the episodes over there are also uncut, not edited down like here on YouTube. And there's also all the other shows and stuff I do, like Arcane, Avatar, Gravity Falls, Invincible, what have you, you know? But yeah, there's also movies and stuff. If that interests you, feel free to check it out. Link is in the description down below. But with that said, let's get into episode 1 of season 7 of Supernatural.
Angel Blade won't work, because I'm not an angel anymore. I'm your new god. You will bow down and...
Well, we don't know if it was an Archangel Blade. It's the thing. An Archangel Blade might have worked. Oh. We're kicking off right where we left off.
All right, then. You want the whole forehead to the carpet thing?
Bobby. I mean, why not? It's kind of pathetic gesture.
Point if you don't mean it. You fear me. Not love, not respect, just fear.
Yeah. I mean, if this is what you want, then why not? I mean, it's not like it's gonna do anything. It's like, whatever. I'll just kneel. Yeah, sure, I'll kneel for a second. Who cares?
So what then? Kill us? What a brave little ant you are. You know you're powerless. You wouldn't dare move against me again. That would be pointless.
Oh, good lord, you are so full of yourself at the moment, Cass.
Who are you? I'm God.
I don't know if that's true.
I will strike you down. Not doing so well, are you, Sam?
No, you said you would fix him.
You said you would fix him. You promised.
If you stood down, which you hardly did.
Be okay?
Ouch.
If you followed Raphael, if you stood against me, punishment is certain. You need a firm hand. You need a father.
No, they kind of don't, I don't think. But free will is tricky. It's a responsibility.
Or this will be your fate.
Yikes. That's a lot of dead angels.
Rejoice.
Oh, good lord.
Come on, baby.
Trying to unbuckle the roof.
Sam?
He's still under, but alive.
And what exactly are you looking for?
Ooh, Julian Richings, that's Death, right?
Miracles,
Mark Pellegrino, that's Lucifer.
hell we plan to do about it.
Well, I don't know, Bobby. I got no more clue than you do.
I don't even know what books to hit for this, Dean.
No, I don't think... This is a new thing. I don't think there's books for this.
If you stick your neck out, Cass steps on it. So you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Takes the car. Because it's something he can do.
Because that's what I can do.
Hey, thanks, Dean.
Hey, Dean. Oh, you're, walking and talking.
Yeah, it's an improvement.
Put on my own socks.
Wow, impressive. This might just be a dream, though. Who knows?
Reason in putting a gift horse under a microscope, right? Yeah. So what happened with Cass?
Probably should. Because
Remind me with the car, I'll fill you.
fine print often gets you guys.
Plenty speak for them and their so-called lifestyle, and picket their so-called weddings and their funerals.
Oh, a hate group.
You're wrong. I am utterly indifferent to sexual orientation.
Yeah.
Okay, fun's over, friend.
Tell your flock where your genitals have been before you speak for me.
Yeah, of course he's a hypocrite. Man, this must be such a trip for Castiel. Because God has had a very hands-off approach, and Cass is going to be very hands-on.
Cass.
What's going on, dude? Oh, that's not a good sign. Hey, I like that. It seems that Cass is burning a bit hot.
Hey, Sam. What are you taking a nap down here?
No, he's hallucinating. Oh, that's probably he's gonna hallucinate Lucifer.
The Vatican has yet to issue a statement, but some are already calling this an act of God.
Yeah, well-deserved act of God.
He was young and
In a trench coat?
sexy.
Oh, kinda hot.
The FBI now believes the Ku Klux Klan has been forced to disband.
Can't argue with that one.
Yeah, he's doing good work, Cass.
He is off the deep end of the deep end, and there's no slowing down. So what?
Yeah, I don't think this is enough to turn him into a seasonal villain. Like what I'm really concerned about is that Bobby is gonna be in the Bobby's gonna get killed.
Coming back. He's lied to us. He used us. He
Because
cracked your
that
door
would
like
be
it was
enough
nothing.
to make
No more talk.
Sam and Dean go like, yeah, so that they won't be able to forgive him.
Witnessing the unprecedented shutdown of
That's Crowley?
colonies after
Educate me, Lewitsky.
It is Crowley.
Hello, Crowley.
Yeah, you think you can hide?
Let's go.
No, I don't think he's here for that.
I have plans for you.
Yeah, I mean he's useful.
I control the flow, and you take whatever I give you. I need a threat to hold over my enemies.
Oh, good lord, man.
Michael and Lucifer's cage.
Right.
And why? Are you scared of him?
I'll be in touch.
Something's wrong with Cass. I'm guessing all those mini nuclear reactors are taking a toll on him. How much of this is hallucination? And how much is actually happening? It can't be actually happening, can it? Because, like, he's... Yeah, there we go. Because he's... Yeah, he's not actually, like, in a supernatural place. It's just in Bobby's kitchen. It's just mental what's going on with him.
He's looking good, considering.
Considering. I should do this professionally.
Yeah, maybe you should. Maybe you can, eventually.
How was that kid even vertical?
He says he's okay.
How?
I don't know. I just pray to God it's true.
We need to come up with a new saying for that.
Yeah, because we're not a fan of the new god.
We look at our lives. How many more hits can we take? So if Sam says he's good, good.
You believe that?
No, go in and tell them, Sam. Go in and tell them.
Because we never catch a break. So why would we this time? Just this one thing, you know?
Yeah, so Sam's gonna pretend as if nothing's happening. Would be much better to just out with it so it doesn't blindside Dean at a later date.
Guys, the body count is really getting up there. We gotta do something. Maybe something out of that angel arsenal that Balthazar stole?
No, well, Castiel has those.
He's God, Sam. There's nothing. But there might be someone.
Oh, Death?
Castiel, you giraffe.
Is your boss?
Is everybody's boss. What do you think he's gonna do when he finds out we've been conspiring?
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy about that.
We need a spell to bind death.
You having a laugh?
Lucifer did it.
Lucifer.
A spell's a spell.
Oh, good lord, no.
You're delusional.
Death is
Yeah, agreed.
board left that has the kind of juice.
Yes, but you need to talk to him. You can't. Ah, good lord.
People say I'm wrathful, but I only punish liars and those who forsake me.
Oh. Oh yeah, this was a bad idea, Cass. Because you're not God.
Well, who feels like hog-tying death tonight? Old age is overrated anyhow.
There it is. What now? Oh no.
I found the god thingy.
Well, let's light this candle.
You're gonna do it here? Okay, I guess. Doctor and his wife are gonna get some, gonna get a front row seat to some weirdness. Oh, you got some fast food for him. You got him a burger or something.
In mea potestate defixi.
Oh my. Oh, I'm ruining their house.
Hello? Death?
You're joking.
Hi there.
Hallucinations, I assume.
What?
Sorry, Sam. One wall.
And it's out. Shame we didn't hear about it.
We need you to kill God.
Pardon? What makes you think I can do that?
You told me.
Why should I?
Yeah, that's a more interesting question.
We said so, and we're the boss of you. I mean,
Not gonna work. And Death thinks you're talking about actually God.
God?
You look awfully like a mutated angel to me.
Indeed.
Is much older than souls in purgatory, and you gulped those in too.
Oh no.
I control them.
For the moment.
Yeah, I think they're the ones trying to break out.
Long before God created angel and man, he made the first beasts. The Leviathans.
Oh. I thought there was just one. Leviathan and Behemoth.
Why do you think he created purgatory?
Oh.
He's the one thin membrane between the old ones and your home.
Enough.
Stupid.
Old ones. Also, another like callback to Cthulhu and Lovecraft.
I'm cleaning up one mess after another, selflessly.
Quite a humanitarian.
Yeah.
Would you know?
That's selfish. You're being selfish by being selfless. You're saying, look how selfless I am. I'm so great.
Really bought his own press, this one.
Yeah, good lord.
All right, fine.
Oh no. Now Death can leave, so he will leave. Oh, he left? Gas ran away.
He's in a hurry.
I put your needs first, don't you understand?
No, he doesn't. Ooh, I like this. He's going insane.
Shut up, Dean. I'm not here to tie your shoes every time you trip.
Yeah, he's had enough.
And here we are again with your little planet on the edge of immolation.
Yeah, just lurching from one crisis to the next.
Get him to return there and compel him to give up the power.
compel?
Figure it out. Be punctual. Don't thank me.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make it in time.
Try to bind me again. You'll die before you start.
Good lord, he's so damn cool. He's just so damn cool. Hey Cass, what's up? Covered in blood, are we? I think someone went a bit crazy. Oh my.
Why fool ourselves?
Dean, look, I know you think that Cass is gone.
It's because he is.
He's not.
No,
He's
I
in
mean,
there
he
somewhere,
might
Dean.
be.
I know.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I mean, considering what's going on at the moment with those Leviathans inside of him taking control more and more and like, yeah, trying to get out and what have you, it feels like he's realizing what's going on with himself.
How about tell me that you've got crazy crap climbing those walls?
Why? You can't help.
No, but could be good to know.
I know what's real and what's not.
Sam?
Dean, look, we can debate this once we deal with Cass.
I'm gonna drink, and I'm gonna watch some Asian cartoon porn, and act like the world's about to explode because it is.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Well, I think reaching Cass is, out of the cards.
No, I think you might have a chance.
Look, we still have till dawn to stop this.
Isn't that now? Or maybe this is the evening prior. Enjoying yourself, are you, Dean?
Sam,
Hey! Cass is here.
I need help.
Yes, you do. And it's good that you recognize that.
I feel regret
Yeah, you should.
about you and what I did to Sam.
Yeah, well, you should.
Man, I just, like I've said, I feel like I vibe with Dean. And yeah.
I know it all seems so silly, doesn't it?
Hey, there he is.
Sam.
Hi, Lucy.
Meat hooks. Chains. You. It's not real.
No, it's hallucinations, but it might be concerning.
This isn't you going guano. Everything else is.
No, I don't think so.
Everything.
This is just Sam's crazy mind.
I think this is my best torture yet.
Ah, yeah.
You never left Sam.
He did, but this is a great, like, way to mentally torture him.
Hang in there. It's a couple of minutes. Where's Sam? It's go time.
Yeah, why did you send Sam to get that?
Sam?
Priorities, dude.
Januam mania purgatorii.
I'm sorry, Dean.
Quorum ungule
Yeah,
dentis.
I buy it. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it's not what I think it is. Or maybe he's returning the souls, but not the Leviathans. Maybe he thinks he's returned the Leviathans, but the Leviathans have stayed behind. Or something. I don't know, it feels like name dropping Leviathans and like death and so on, like it feels like that should be a bigger thing than a one episode thing.
He's gone, Dean.
Is he really? Cass really gone?
Cass?
There he is.
Hey, hey.
He's back.
That was unpleasant.
Yeah, I can imagine that, yeah.
Thank you, both of you.
Yeah.
I really overreached.
You think?
You really did overreach. But hey, while you were doing so, you did a lot of good. Got rid of a lot of people who preached hate.
Let's go find Sam, okay? You need to run now. I can't hold them back. Hold who back?
Yeah, the Leviathans are still here.
Go get Sam. Go get Sam.
Yeah, where is Sam?
Too late. We run the show now.
Okay. So maybe Cass will be the villain after all, but it's no longer Cass.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
I love that. That was awesome. That was really awesome. Okay, so that was episode 1 of season 7 of Supernatural. I'm excited for this. This has a lot of promise. I know we've just gotten a glimpse, and I might be putting the cart before the horse here, but I feel like just based on that, on those few seconds, might be wishful thinking, like I know, but I feel like they might be sort of a slightly jokerish kind of enemy, you know? There's like, yeah, like they want to have some fun. Like for them, murder and mayhem is amusing. It's fun. And I like that kind of villain. It's kind of extra fun as well that it's taking place inside Castiel. That Castiel is the one who acts this way because it's such a marked what's the word? Difference between like what he's normally like and this. So Leviathan. Or Leviathans. What about Behemoth? That might be coming later, I guess. But that's how I understood it, right? Leviathan, the sea, or the sea serpent, or like, yeah, the Behemoth became the earth. Leviathan was the sea. Isn't that it? Isn't that how it worked? So, Leviathans were the first beasts. That tracks, like with Leviathan and Behemoth. I love how, like, if the previous season was like all about purgatory, and now these are like the creatures that, like, the reason for purgatory existing in the first place, because like they needed to be separated from everything else, from heaven and hell and earth. Like, so we put you in purgatory. We made this just for you, and we're gonna send other things here as well later, like other monsters, but like it was made for you. And the fact that Death called them the Old Ones as well, giving more credence to the connection to Lovecraft and so on. I really like this. I really like this. I wouldn't say that Cass did a terrible job as God. He was very Old Testament, very much with the wrath and so on, but at the same time, like, I realize that people change. Of course people change. I believe that, like, people are fundamentally good, but like I have very little patience with people who spread hate. Of course, hate that depends on like what your frame of reference is, of course. But like the Westboro Baptist Church, who picket funerals and like scream at people trying to grieve that they're awful people and so on. Like, I wouldn't mind if they got wiped out. At least the leaders, you know? People who try to force their beliefs on others. Like, I don't mind. You can believe whatever you want to believe. And hopefully we can change your mind eventually. But like, if you try to then put your beliefs onto others and make them live the way that you think they're supposed to live, that's where I draw the line. Like with Iran, for instance, where if you're gay, you basically get executed. If people find out that you're gay, you like that's a capital offense. That's just that should not be the case, very much. Of course it shouldn't be the case. I mean, who would argue against that? But there are people who would argue against that. And like, I don't care if you believe whatever you want to believe, just don't try to force others to believe the same thing or force them to live according to the things you believe. But like, I have nothing against religious people. Nothing whatsoever. Just, yeah, don't try to force it on others. And people who use their faith in order to justify oppressing gay people, women, people who have different skin color, or like, no matter what it is, it's just like, when it comes to that, I have very little patience with it. So Cass was doing a pretty good job as God. going after people like insane hypocrites and so on. I don't mind. Might have been better if he could have shown them the error of their ways instead of just murdering them, but what you gonna do? It's a lot of people to get to, and you don't have that much time, I guess. I mean, like, martyring people is not that helpful either, because it's just gonna make the people who remain dig their heels in even more and be like, see, we were right all along. So, I don't know, man. I would like to imagine that he made the world a slightly better place. I really enjoyed the conversation between Death and Cass. That was really neat. And, like, I love Death. He's such a cool character. And at the same time, I feel like this might be the last time we see him for quite a while. It feels like we have overindulged or over-relied on him. And basically he said it. Like, you can't just go calling me all the time, every time you run into an issue. So, like, next time you try, you're gonna be dead before you start. He might be back, but it won't be because we call him. It will be because someone else has called him, and we need to, like, break him free, or it will be because he needs something from us or something. Because I do feel like it's getting to be a bit too frequent. I mean, it's not that frequent after all, but, like, I feel like we've seen him too many times at this point. It's probably because I'm ahead on Patreon, and then, like, I edit for YouTube. So, like, it's not that long ago since the episode with Death on YouTube came up. And that's probably why I feel like we saw him fairly recently. Because it's been a while. But at the same time, it's the amount of times he's made an appearance in total across the series. Feels like we're starting to see him a bit too frequently, and it's starting to devalue his appearance a bit. Which sucks, because I love the guy playing him, and I love the portrayal in general. But yeah, if you see him too much, it's gonna just be like, eventually, yeah, let's call Death again. Hey dude, how are you doing? Got you a burger. But yeah, I really enjoyed the conversation they had. It was very much like a conversation that felt like it went over our heads quite a bit, because they are both privy to information that escape human understanding. And then Death, of course, had to explain a bit about the Leviathans. I like this, I think, because I was very torn on, like, what to do about Castiel as a villain, you know? Because didn't feel like he was being villainous enough in order to justify our, like, breaking ties with him and him becoming something that we need to defeat and hunt and kill and so on. But this, if, like, it's Castiel's vessel, and, like, it's like Sam when he was possessed by Lucifer. Like, we need to defeat Sam, aka Lucifer, and now we need to defeat the Leviathans, aka Cass, or what have you. Like, it's still kind of the same thing, but, like, yeah, I like that. Do they have access to his angelic powers, I wonder? Because that could be something, like a hybrid. Anyways, there was also a thing I wanted to mention. It's about hunting. I've noticed that, like, I appreciate that there's bigger focus on bigger stories. You know, that there's more of a focus on seasonal storylines and so on. And, like, sometimes we get the occasional one-off, you know, the occasional monster of the week. And I like that. I'm starting to get, like, previously, earlier in the show, I was more like, I wanted more of the seasonal storyline. And at the same time, I knew that, or like I said, that if I get more of the seasonal storyline, I might wish for more of Monster of the Week episodes. And I'm getting there. Like, I want more of the Monster of the Week episodes. But at the same time, that's going to be difficult. Because, like, we've done so many. And I don't think you ever want to get into a position where it's like, oh, so what do we got this week? Oh, it's another werewolf. Or, oh, it's another haunting. I mean, the hauntings are a bit routine. And I don't think you want to get... Yeah, I don't think you want to be there. Where it's like, so what are we dealing this time? Oh, it's a vampire. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. What is it? Or skinwalker, or shapeshifter, or like... I don't think you want to get to a point where that stuff is just everyday life. I mean, there's still going to be a ton of options, because it's not like we've run out of supernatural monsters and phenomenon to tackle. But at the same time, like, there was a pretty neat twist on the haunting last time around with the mannequins, with the woman who was like had a transplant that the ghost was attached to. So I mean, you can take the familiar and put a twist on it, but at the same time, it's like, at a certain point, there must be a limit to how many different monsters you can do. You know, this time it's a Lamassu or something, and how do we defeat it? Yeah, decapitate it. And it's like, at a certain point, it becomes kind of pointless. It's like, oh, this monster eats hearts. Oh, this monster eats spleens, or this monster eats brains. Or in the end, it's kind of the same thing. It's a supernatural monster that eats people, and we defeat it by like cutting the head off or something. It's gonna be hard to keep it fresh and to have it not like be so that at a certain point the guys just get like, yeah, it's something that eats people. Yeah, how are we gonna kill it? Yeah, probably decapitation. Yeah, let's try it. It usually works, because it usually does work, you know? It's hard for a monster to live without a head. And I don't think you want to be in that position where it's just routine. So you need to like... It feels like you need to shift it. You can't focus on Monster of the Week stuff, and you can't... Like, you have to go with big seasonal storylines, and you focus more on the drama. Unless, of course, you do the hunting as... I mean, they kind of already do this. They have the hunting as a backdrop to focus on more like drama, more relationship stuff. Or they have the hunting as a means to an end, like with the Phoenix. It wasn't something that they like wanted to hunt or like needed to hunt in order to keep people safe. It was just like one step in order to get something to fight Eve. So it's like we went searching for the Phoenix not because we needed to kill a Phoenix or we needed to save some people. We went after it because we needed a weapon to use against Eve. So like that's... But in that case, again, it feels like it's just another day on the job, you know? At the same time, I don't know what else you can do, because I want them to like go on hunts and like save people and so on and have interesting monsters of the week and so on. But like, you can't do that forever. You have to change. You have to change the show into something else, I think, which they have done. And I approve, I guess. I don't see any other way to do it. Anyways, hopefully that made a little bit of a sense, maybe? I think I got across what I meant. Like, I don't dislike or disapprove. Just like, it feels like it's just a natural sequence. It's just like, this is how it's going to be. This is how it needs to be. There's no other way to do it, really. You know? It's not a critique, it's just an observation. That I'm noticing that this is how it's going, like how it has progressed this way. Anyways, really excited for the next one. Really excited to see what these Leviathans are going to be like. I do like a good, insane villain. One with a sense of panache. So one with style. One that has a bit of fun, you know, in wreaking havoc. So yeah. But that is it for today. I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, however, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.